How's it going, everybody? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson, and today I've got three more riffs for you from Led Zeppelin. Right now, GuitarControl.com is giving away this free chord chart. There's a link down in the description where you can get yours. It's a free download. It's in PDF format. Every chord that you could ever need, all neatly organized into one location, so you can print it off, you can put it where you practice, throw it in your gig bag, so you can have any chord you could ever need at a glance in any situation. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at these. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is the riff from the Lemon song. We're going to be playing the B string open, and so I'm playing the E string, so the low E string. So I play the low E string with my pick, but then I play the B string with my second finger. So we've got the open low E, one, and then on for two and, it's the 4th fret on the low E. 3 and is the 5th fret. And then on the downbeat of 4, it's the 7. And then you slide up to 9 for the and of 4. So it's... Then after that, we're going to go to an E7 with a 9. It's like the Hendrix chord. So I'm on the 7th fret of the A string with my second finger and the 6th fret of the D string with my first finger, and then the 7th fret of the G string with my third finger, and the 8th fret of the B string with my 4th finger. So that first measure, we come into this on this E7, this 9, right on the downbeat of 1 of the second measure. So it's like 1, 1, we rest on 2, the and of 2, we hit this again, and then you hit it, and you like slide up and slide out of it, or just slide out of it. Alright, so the next one we're going to look at is the riff from The Ocean. So this one is made up just entirely of single notes. So we start off on the D string, we put our first finger on the 5th fret, and we're going to do a hammer-on to the 7th fret. But we don't want, if you notice the 5s, the first two 5s anyway, on the D string on the first measure of this, you see that the font of the number is smaller, and then if you look up at the notation, it's smaller. So this is just like a ghost note. So if you think of it like if you were doing like a slide from nowhere, but that's what you hit this note, but you hammer simultaneously. So this doesn't get counted. So we've got, so we start on the 5, hammer to the 7. We do that twice. Then we're back to 5, then to the 7th fret of the A string with your 3rd finger, and then the 8th fret of the low E with your 4th finger. So. And then we rest for the last 2 beats. Okay, and then starting on the second measure, we're starting on the 5th fret of the A string. We go 5 to the 7th fret with your 3rd finger to the 5th fret of the D string. So it's like. Then we do that same thing again, except this time we go to the 7th fret of the D string. So. Then we come to the 4th fret of the low E, or excuse me, of the A string, to that 7th fret of the D string again. So, and then to the 5th fret of the A string, to the 7th fret, and then it just starts over again. the final one we're going to look at is the riff from the Immigrant song. So this one here, we're going to, first part of it is just single notes. So I'm on the 2nd fret of the low E string with my 1st finger, and we're going to hit on the downbeat of 1 is an 8th note, and then the and of 1 is 2 16th notes. So it's like long, short, short. Then on the downbeat of 2, we're going to go to the 4th fret of the D string. So it's the same note, just an octave higher, so they're both F sharps. So, and then we come back to that. So then the next note has got the X in it, so it's like a mute. So and then it just repeats. Alright, so after we do that 3 times, then we have an A, so just a regular A major chord, to an E major. So we hit this A on beat 4, so 4, and then we come to this E, it's a whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we strum it again on the downbeat of the next measure, and it's a half note. So we've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then on beat 4 we go back to the A, 4, and then it just repeats. Alright, so there you have it, 3 fun, pretty easy riffs from Led Zeppelin. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or other guitar-related topics. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.